Now I'm on the phone. I just want to finish this chapter because it's a very ecstatic chapter here. So Krishna just told Srimati Radharani about how in the age of Kali, he's going to come in a golden form with with Radha's complexion and Radha's mood, and he's going to distribute the treasure of Raj Prem. And so Radharani is saying, this is so wonderful. So Krishna continues. As Gora, I will taste the sweetness, happiness, and greatness of your love. I will also taste the love of devotees within and without Raj. By your grace, I will be supremely opulent with prema, and I shall distribute it freely among my associates, devotees, and non-devotees alike. Feeling a bit slighted, Radha said, O Sundara, you are truly magnanimous in this Gora avatar. But tell me, by what means do you acquire my bhav to know the feelings within my heart? She's feeling a little bit like, wait a minute, I thought that was my secret. How can you just plunder, my mood and take it as your own? Sri Krishna smiled. Your holy name empowers me with all potencies. In that empowered state, I relish all the diverse moods of your love. Turning slightly, with a gleam in his eye, Hari teasingly added, and of course, when you are not looking, I may enter your heart and plunder the jewel of its contents to my heart's satisfaction. Her defiant nature incensed, Radhika flared like a forest fire. She replied indignantly, Oh, is that so? And how will you steal the contents of my heart without my permission? Have you acquired some special siddhi by which you bring others under your control and rob their wealth? Radhika was enraged at the thought that her credulous heart could be plundered at any time by tricky Krishna. He was well versed in thievery. In childhood he stole yogurt, in youth he stole the gopis' clothes, now he threatened to steal her heart. What was he not capable of stealing? But if Radha were deprived of the wealth of her bhava, with what emotions would she love him? Determined not to submit, Radha scorched Sri Krishna with her glance. From his side, Govinda was convinced he had every right to fulfill his duty as the Yuga avatar. Kali Yuga had enough impediments of its own without Radhika contributing her reluctance. In any case, what was there to lament? Throughout the universe, his deity forms accepted offerings of food and then replaced the preparations for the pleasure of his devotees. In the same way, whatever he would take from her heart would remain as before. That was his inconceivable potency. So he's not going to steal it and that it won't be there anymore. He's just going to take it and it's still going to be there. As fate would have it, both Radha and Krishna were firmly fixed in their opinions on his borrowing her emotions. Thus a lover's quarrel erupted, hearing which the birds, creepers, and trees were all delighted. Within the witty arguments, false innuendos, and hidden symbolisms used by Radha Krishna, the confidential truths of Lord Gauranga's pastimes were revealed to the forest of Vrindavan. So now it's going to conclude with Shamalata, wrapping it up. Navasaki, the echo of that quarrel still reverberates in my heart. From it you may understand how Sri Krishna, in the form of Gora, repays his debts of love. What do you say, Priya? Of course, you are correct. As Shamasundar, Hari is unable to clear his debt, and is not always inclined to do so. And so, as Krishna himself, he can't repay his debt, and nor is he even really very much inclined to repay his debt. But as Gora Sundar, being intensely munificent, he showers everyone with Krishna prema. The day continued to wear on. Time spent away from Hari is intolerable. I finished my meal, retired for a brief nap, and went on with the tedium of my household chores. The gopis' minds are constantly absorbed in Govinda. That day my absorption was in the ever-unfolding knowledge of Sri Krishna's love. As I churned milk, kneaded curd, and worshipped the sun god, I could think of nothing else. I was especially enchanted by this golden form of Hari, Gauranga, and longed to understand more of him. So we're going to find out more about Lord Chaitanya in the next chapter, which is called Gauranga Repays Everyone. So we'll start that tomorrow. Stay tuned. And in the meantime, Na Parayam ki jai. His Holiness Shivaram Swami ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bol.